The communities that we work with, my community, have been in conservation long before anybody told them to conserve.
John's story is one of the untold stories. It's a story of commitment, longevity. It's a story of action. He understands the behavior of wildlife and he understands the psychology of the Maasai. And this he has brought together to create solutions to the challenges that wildlife are facing. The biggest one is land use change, habitat loss. Wildlife do need to move.
So I can tell you the area where we are seated here has been subdivided. And for us, the more you parcel it out into smaller portions, then you make it impossible for wildlife and for pastoralism as a practice to continue. We have 21 communities that live alongside this region. And what we try to do is to mobilize them, bring them together to keep open space.
This idea of connecting the landscapes by bringing landowners together helped define this idea of a landowners association. And so Soralo was born.
John also saw that pastoralism as a way of life was the reason wildlife had survived so abundantly in Kenya. You don't have to remove everyone. You can actually have a very productive way of managing the land using traditional practices and even modern ones.
Here we've created different projects, different groups of action that all are geared towards conservation. And some of them is hiring rangers who actually go out there, patrol, and make sure that the spaces that are being used by wildlife and people are safe. But we also have hired resource assessors who will go out there, do assessment, and be able to bring back that information to the community so that the community can use it to inform their decisions in management.
He is an educator himself and a scientist. He also saw the value of cultural norms and the cultural practices of the Maasai people. He is now able to bring together the best of science, the best of indigenous knowledge to inform the actions that the group ranches themselves are undertaking.
The thing that makes me proud is the fact that we have been able to establish this Lalenok Resource Center. That is a center for international groups to come, and it's a center that has given women the chance to manage their own business.
What is here? John Kamanga, Tisiai, O Mwesi, Aran Normasani, Nita Sayo Bakumoling, Narakinyoholi. Ranabe one year rau conservation, Yara Marimesi, Nikiruborolling, Grangajar Masani. Amo Arangasag Nigansanita Unyangambi, Nangasiago.
So I think that John's impact is enormous. He works with international organizations, he works with the governments, he works with the ministries.
He can bridge cultures, he can live in different worlds, he has a foot in different worlds, and he has vision. But he doesn't dominate. He allows an idea to spread and brings people with him.
I find John embodying everything that I believe in. He is very articulate, very influential. He is infectious, a change maker in our country and beyond.
As a Maasai, I try to ensure that in my work, the community voices are also given out there so that the world can understand how the Maasais have always done conservation.